Here's Juby. Juby, where'd you come from for this ride, mate?
Lakeland, Florida.
That's Ryan Woodall.
Hi, Ann King.
Hi.
So, what's your goal today?
Off the front early and often. Right?
All right. Yeah. All right. So, what's the goal today?
Have a good time.
Don't freeze. That's a good answer.
Stay upright.
These guys are bitching about 59 degrees. I mean, come on, seriously?
It's like in the 70s in Daytona.
So, Curtis, you're slated to do the Dirty Kansas, I understand.
Seems that way.
What's you been training for it or what?
No.
Okay, so my advice to you is you better start training now. Todd here is on the oldest bike. Now, this is also a bike that spent some time in South Africa at the Tour of Ara, and you finished fifth overall. I mean, bloody hell, mate, and it's a 1983 Trek
640.
Right. It's a bike that's not really suitable for today, but he's going to man up anyway.
And we're off and running. The first 12 or so miles are held under neutral to allow a warm-up and some good conversation. If you are wondering, approximately 66 riders began this freebie event for the short and a long course. Here we have the beer wagon, piloted by someone possibly resembling Gravel Cyclist Dr. Payne. This segment features the concept test of the beer wagon. The neutral is over, so people are free to ride as fast or slow as they want. That be the rear view camera from my bicycle. On the left, Danielle. On the right, the beer wagon. And that's K-Dog, he's a codger. This is K-Dog's view along this beautiful road. The group is onto the landing strip, a long and straight sector of about 5 miles. This shot is evidence I did a turn. A brief respite on bitumen before the madness resumes. This course has a few sandy spots, but much of it is a hard-packed limerock base with dirt and gravel about the place. K-Dog's view as things stretch out. This is my view of proceedings as I try to stick somewhat close to Shawn's wheel. This short and steep hill put those not in top form into serious difficulty, myself included. Everyone starts riding around me. Oh! K-Dog and I have officially been dropped, and he's very fortunate to avoid crashing hard. Nice save, dude. Several attempts were made to bring the breakaway group of riders back, but eventually we all realised it was hopeless, our form sucked, and we resigned ourselves to the fact we were now in the laughing bunch. A few people kept trying and broke apart our bunch temporarily, but they soon got the chill out memo. But look at these roads. They are local to the Gravel Cyclist crew, and we are so lucky to have them. This sector is known as the Sandpit of Doom, but it was relatively kind on this day. Rain from 2 days earlier had this sector in primo condition. Despite this being the Laughing Bunch, we were still riding a very solid tempo. This is Bellamy Road, the first federal highway in Florida. This section of the road is lumpy with amazing live oak tree cover. The Gravel Cyclist crew jokingly refers to this road as being part of the Flappellation chain of mountains. In this footage, we're nearing the bustling metropolis of La Crosse, Florida, and the local landmark of Pinky's Place. The Laughing Bunch enters the penultimate dirt and gravel sector, which contains a few roller hills and a sandy spot or two. This section is known as the chute, and a total riot if conditions are loose and you're riding 40mm tyres or less. The final piece of bitumen before we enter the final dirt and gravel sector. Even though the Heartbreaker isn't a race, and we're riding for 8th place overall on the long course, or something like that, a few of the lads are taking this final sector very seriously. Me, I'm just happy to finish and roll in nice and slow. This is K-Dog's view of me sitting up, which is very different from being dropped. K-Dog and his companions tackle the climb to the finish line, which always causes mayhem with tired legs. But we have beer waiting for us thanks to the services of the beer wagon.
Hey lads, you have a good ride today?
Awesome,
Good?
man.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
The only retro road bike.
Around the lot.
Hey, just help yourself to the beer wagon.
Every time.
Rusty, so how was your ride today, mate?
And we go up another
Training.
Hey Ted, man, you had a good ride today. I was with you for quite a while. I mean, I was probably sitting your wheel. How'd you like it?
It hurt.
It hurt, didn't it?
In a good way.
Yeah, mate. How old are you? Just tell everyone how old you are.
62.
62 and still crushing it on bicycles. That's amazing, man.
Oh, that's from my genes.
These two lads on the end here came from Indiana. Well, not just for the ride. They're down here in this neck of the woods. So what are you doing exactly?
I came for the ride. I don't know what you're talking about.
You hear that? They came for the ride. That's amazing. They drove all this way for this measly ride. How'd you go today, sir?
I hung on for dear life.
Yeah, that's my usual motto.
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next video.